Ever wonder how to modify your Jeep for the first time? Well, you're in the right place. Today we're going to explore the exciting journey of Jeep modifications. We'll be discussing the first 3 modifications I made to my Jeep when I first got it. First up, we're going to talk about the Dirty Dog 4x4 cargo divider and liner. This is a must-have if you have 2 dogs like I do who ride with me in the Jeep, get muddy, and you don't want to bring it back home with you. Next, we'll shift our focus upwards to our roof rack made by Rhino Rack. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the Smittybilt Winch. Let's dive right into how to use their Dirty Dog cargo liner. The first modification, if you want to call it that, was the Dirty Dog 4x4 cargo divider. I have 2 large dogs, George and Oakley. Now they come with me quite often everywhere and they get very muddy, so I don't want them jumping over the seats and being in the front of the seat. Plus it's really not that safe for them. So that was the first thing I added. Then I also got the cargo liner from Dirty Dog. And see, it goes right up and straps all the way around the edges. And it goes under it tucks under the lid here, so stays there. The nice thing about it is that it also has this thing that gets velcroed right onto the tailgate. So you can protect your tailgate as well from them scratching or getting mud on it. But also this comes off and you just place it on here. So if they're jumping up or jumping off, they're not scratching your bumper. So the nice thing about this liner is that you can pull it right up to the front seats and it's now protecting the side of your door. And so you can even have the window down and your door is going to be protected. So I don't know about you, but if you have dogs and they want to look out the window, they're putting their paws up. So it protects the door, which is really nice. And it's waterproof. Also a very nice feature. It has really nice sturdy straps, so you can tighten this and make it as loose as you want. And it just goes right around the headrest of your front seats. Or in the case of being folded up, it goes onto your back seats. Also clips around and hooks on with these bolts right here on the and some clips right onto your frame, so it's not going to fall down. But easy unsnaps if you want to take it off to take it out to clean it. For the divider, there's just these little hooks here that you screw into the row bar, and then it just hooks on almost like a curtain rod. Then they also strap right into the back of the row bar. This makes sure that your dog can't get through to the side where it's like a hole, because I can tell you, Oakley, she tried several times to fit through these little spots because she was determined to be in the front seat. But it's much safer and cleaner to keep her back here. If we're going on longer trips where I want the dogs to have more space than just the space back here, I will fold the seats down and I'll take the divider and just kind of place it up to the top so it's just kind of folded upwards. That allows the dogs to get underneath to come back and forth and have more space in the Jeep if we're going for a long trip somewhere. Next up, we have the Rhino Rack Pioneer System Roof Rack. It didn't take us very long to realize that with 2 big dogs in the back that we had no space to put our camping gear, so we needed to come up with a solution. An absolute game changer for storage. Now, if you're anything like me, you know that the space can quickly become a luxury when you're packing up a Jeep for a trip. That's where the Rhino Rack system comes into play. This roof rack is not only sleek and stylish, but it's also incredibly functional, designed to maximize your vehicle's carrying capacity. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the Smittybilt Winch that I got for Christmas from my husband. He often calls me Mrs. Safety, so he decided that I needed to have more safety things onto my Jeep. And this piece of equipment is a must-have for any off-roaders. Truth be told, I've never actually had to use it yet, but it sure does look nice on the front of my Jeep. So there you have it. 3 simple modifications to enhance your Jeep's functionality. Remember, modifications isn't just about aesthetics. It's about enhancing your experience on and off the road.